Hi everyone, my name is Stuart. In this video, I'll be showing you how to play the drums in a band. We'll be learning a song together with the help of some of the other Drake musicians, and each of them will be showing you how to play their part in the song, and I'll be showing you how to play the drums and the percussion. We're going to take all the things we've learned in the last 3 videos and we're going to use some of those to make a drum part for a new song. So we're going to start off just warming up with some body percussion. So just copy me. We're going to start with one hand just on our chest. We're just going to go T, 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 T. Join in with me. T, 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 T. Good. Nice and easy. Now we're going to add the other hand and we're going to go coffee, 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 coffee. Join in. Coffee, 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 coffee. Good. Now we'll try a little bit faster. We're going to go Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. So join in with me. 3, 4. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Good. Now, those are 3 different rhythms. The slowest one is T, 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 T. The next fastest one is coffee, 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 coffee. And then the fastest one is Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. So we're going to do T 4 times, coffee 4 times, and then Coca-Cola 4 times, one after the other. So I'll give you a count of 4 and then we'll all join in. 1, 2, 3, 4. T, 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 T. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Okay, so you see how it works now? Let's try and do that 3 times in a row without stopping. So we'll do tea 4 times, coffee 4 times, Coca-Cola 4 times. Then again, tea 4 times, coffee 4 times, Coca-Cola 4 times. Then one last time, tea 4 times, coffee 4 times, Coca-Cola 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Tea, 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 tea. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Tea, 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 tea. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Tea, 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 tea. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Good. We're going to use all those rhythms in this song, so make sure you remember those and we'll come back to them soon. So this song is going to start off with a rhythm that we've already used, and that is our heartbeat rhythm. Do you remember how that sounds? Heartbeat, heartbeat. Do you remember in my second video we looked at what kind of drum would be good for making a heartbeat sound, and we wanted to have a deep, low sounding drum so it would sound just like a heartbeat. So I have here a floor tom, a tom-tom. You could also use a bass drum or any deep sounding drum you have in your classroom. That could be a djembe, a gathering drum, a samba drum, anything with a low sound, and especially if you hit it with a soft beater, it will give a really nice heartbeat effect. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. So for this song, we're going to use that rhythm, but we're going to wait a little bit longer between each heartbeat. So we're going to do heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be heartbeat and then a count of 8. See if you can do that with me. Now you can say it and tap it on your chest, or if you've found a drum that sounds like a heartbeat, you can join in with me. Here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 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 Good. The next thing we're going to look at is a rhythm that will fit in with what the bass is doing. Now, the bass player and the drummer in a band always have to work together, playing the same kind of rhythm, and that holds the whole band together. We sometimes call the bass and drums the foundation of the band. It's very like when you build a house, you make the foundations first and then you build the house on top. And in a band, you make the bass and the drum part first and you build up the rest of the band on top. So, the bass in this song is doing a rhythm like this. Bum 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 bum. So that is the coffee rhythm that we did in the warm-up. Coffee, 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 coffee. So let's look at some different ways we can play that coffee, 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 coffee rhythm. Here I have a hi-hat. So if you have a drum kit in your classroom, somebody could play on the hi-hat. It's quite fast, so we'll use 2 hands. Coffee, 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 coffee. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. If you have a GarageBand drum kit on your iPad, you could use your fingers on the hi-hat. Coffee, 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 coffee. Or any other high sound will do. So we could play on the edge of a drum, the rim, coffee, 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 coffee. Or we could use a shaker, back and forth. I showed you how to play a shaker in the samba video, my 3rd video. So if you remember, it goes forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. So we go coffee, 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 coffee. One more instrument you could use would be a tambourine, and we could shake it. Coffee, 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 coffee. Or you could tap it. Coffee, 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 coffee. If you prefer to put it down on your table. Coffee, 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 coffee. Or with 2 hands. Coffee, 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 coffee. So find an instrument that you want to play. If you have a drum kit, it could be the hi-hat, could be the GarageBand hi-hat, it could be the rim of a drum, a shaker or a tambourine or a maraca even. And see if you can join in with me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee, 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 coffee. Good. So we have our heartbeat rhythm, we have our coffee rhythm on the hi-hat, and now we're going to add the snare drum. And the snare drum is going to play what we call a backbeat. So this is every count of 2 and 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every time I say 2 or 4, we're going to play the snare drum. Now, we'll do a little warm-up exercise to get us ready for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap our chest on the 1, and we're going to clap on the 2, tap our chest on the 3, clap on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and do that with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try that just slightly faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So, just like the last one, if you can find an instrument that makes a kind of high, strong sound like a snare drum. Maybe you have a snare drum, maybe you have a drum. You can clap your hands. You could actually just shake a tambourine. Or another instrument that you could hit, a cowbell. Or maybe a woodblock. So we'll try and do that together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my sticks and then hit the drum. So and we're all just trying to hit or shake our instrument on the count of 2 and 4. Has everyone got an instrument ready? If not, you can pause the video for a moment and get ready. Okay, everyone ready to go? I'll give you a count of 4 and then we're all playing on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So we have 3 parts now. We have our heartbeat rhythm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have our hi-hat rhythm. Coffee, 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 coffee. And we have our snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how all 3 sound together. Okay, so we'll start with the heartbeat rhythm, then we'll add the coffee rhythm, and then finally add the snare drum rhythm. So are the heartbeats ready to go? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 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 Coffee, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you managed to stay really tight there and all play together and make the whole class sound as if it was just one drummer. And that finishes off the beat for the first part of the song. To end the first section of the song, we're going to add in one more thing, and everyone's just going to play together. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just playing on the 1, the 3, and the 1. And you're all going to do the same rhythm. It doesn't matter what instrument you're playing, you're all going to do that same rhythm. So let's try that together. To practice, we're going to do a clap, 1, then tap our chest on 2, clap on 3, tap our chest on 4, clap on 1, then tap our chest on 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's move that on to some instruments. So whatever instrument you're playing right now, grab it and try and play along with me. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we want to add one new instrument that we've not had yet, and that's going to be the crash cymbal. Now, the crash is always used to emphasize and accent something. So if we want something to be really big and dramatic, we'll hit a crash. So we're going to hit the crash on the 3rd hit. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. So we've got 3 hits on the drum, and it's on the 3rd one that we hit the crash. So the count for the crash would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, maybe you don't have a crash cymbal, but you might have some small cymbals that you can hit together. Or again, on the iPad, the GarageBand drum kit is great. It's got a crash cymbal over on the left. You can tap that with your finger, give somebody that job. If you don't have cymbals at all, you could use anything that makes a long sound. So, for example, this is what we call a vibroslap. And when I hit it, it sounds like this. It makes a really long sound. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see what you can find in your classroom. Again, why don't we just divide up the room? Some people will do the 3 hits, and some of you will do the long crash sound. So try and find some instruments that will make those sounds, and we can pause the video for a moment again and then do that together. Okay, are you ready to go? So it's going to sound like this. I'll demonstrate one time and then you can join in. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you all ready to join in with me? After 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That's the first part of the song finished. Now we'll look at the second part. In this last part of the song, we're going to do what you call a build-up or a crescendo. Now, a build-up is just means that we're building up. So we're starting kind of small and getting bigger. And crescendo means getting louder. So we're going to start with a kind of slow rhythm, and then we're going to gradually add faster rhythms, and we're also going to get louder. So first of all, let's see if we can practice going from soft to loud. So whatever instrument you're playing, you're going to play with me, and you're going to try and follow me as I get louder. So I'm going to use my stick to play this drum, and I'm going to use this hand to show how soft or loud to play. So if it's down here, it'll be very soft, and as it comes up, it gets louder until up here it's very loud, and then we come down and it gets very soft down here until you can't hear me at all. Okay, so soft, loud, soft, loud. Okay, and whatever instrument you're playing, let's make sure we know how to make a soft sound and a loud sound. So, can you make a soft sound? Join in with me. Now a loud sound. Soft. Loud. Medium. Good. Now it's the same whatever instrument you're playing. Soft, loud, soft, loud. Okay, here we go. So try and copy me. I'm going to start really soft, and I'm going to use this hand to make us get louder and get quieter and up and down. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now we know how to do a crescendo, which is getting louder, and we also know how to do what we call a diminuendo, which is getting quieter. So we're going to start to put some of these ideas into the last part of the song. So to make our build up and our crescendo, we're going to use 4 different rhythms. So we need 4 groups. So we'll start off with quite a slow rhythm, and it's just going to be on the count of 1 and 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to keep going, but after we've heard it 4 times, we'll add in a second rhythm. Now this is where we're going to use some of the rhythms we did in our warm-up at the very beginning of the video. So we had T, 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 T. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 bars of each of those. So we're going to go for T, 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 T. Then we're going to keep that going, but some of you are going to start to add the coffee rhythm on top. So we're going to go coffee, 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 coffee. That's going to happen 4 times, and then keep going. And finally, we'll add our Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola rhythm. Now for that, you could do it on the snare drum, but it's quite hard to play, so I'm going to show you first on a shaker. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. And if you do want to play it on a drum, it's going to be quite fast, but you'll play hand to hand, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. Okay. So, this whole part will be 16 bars long, and that's 4 lots of 4 bars. Over the 16 bars, we're going to gradually get louder. So when we start with the first drum, we're going to start very quietly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the T rhythm is going to join in, and we're going to get slightly louder. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to add the coffee rhythm. Coffee, 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 coffee. And we're going to be a bit louder again. So I can't play all 3 of these at the same time, but I'll do the first rhythm and the coffee rhythm together. So here we go. Coffee, 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 coffee. Okay, that will happen 4 times. And then finally, we'll add our Coca-Cola rhythm. And at this point, we're going to be really loud. So and then we're going to end with a big hit all together. And if you remember our long sound, our crash cymbal, or our vibroslap, we're going to add that in for the last hit. So the last 4 bars would sound like Coca-Cola, 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 and that will be the song. So now we're ready to put the whole song together. At the beginning of the song, you'll hear the bass starting. We'll hear that for 2 bars. So it's going to go coffee, 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 coffee. Then after those 2 times, we can join with our coffee rhythm. So we're going to use hi-hats or shakers or tambourines. Coffee, 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 coffee. And then we're just going to keep that going. After we've heard the first 8 bars of music, we're going to add the heartbeat rhythm. So you're going to hear the bass first, then you'll hear the brass, and then you'll hear a xylophone, and then we'll bring in the heartbeat. And it just goes heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to join in with the coffee rhythm. So we'll hear heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll bring in the snare drum. And the snare drum, if you remember, comes in on 2 and 4. So it'll sound like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is when our full beat starts. So this is heartbeat, coffee, and the snare drum. And once we've got that beat going, we'll do it 6 times in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll just go back to just the heartbeat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heartbeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 times. Now we've reached the end of the first part of the song. We're going to finish off with the bit I showed you before, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So we've now reached the last part of the song, which starts with just the bass. So we'll hear 4 bars of just the bass doing its coffee rhythm. Coffee, 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 coffee. 4 times. Then we'll start with our slow rhythm, which I'm playing on the 4-tom. And remember, we start very quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to keep going, but we're going to add our T rhythm. I'm playing it on a tambourine. It's going to go T, 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 T. Then, after 4 of those, we're going to add our coffee rhythm. Coffee, 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 coffee. After 4 of those, we'll add our snare drum, or our Coca-Cola rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coca-Cola, and finishing with our crash or our vibroslap, or any long sound. And there you have it. That's our whole song. Now you can try playing it together with all the instruments. The music in figure notes notation is in your handout for you to follow along with. Have fun being part of our band.